Hey Nailholics, welcome back to another video, and if you're new, welcome. So in today's video, I am going to be making my sister some fall press-on nails, and I'm going to be using these new pre-sized nail tips that I got. These are a size small. I also have extra small, medium, and large, and basically, like I said, they're pre-sized. So this is a 2, 7, 5, 7, 10. So 2 being the largest, which is the thumbnail, and size 10 being the smallest, which is the pinky nail. So this is super convenient. And I'm thinking about switching the way that I, like make and sell my press-on nails to this sizing method instead, because I used to basically give my customers like all the sizes available. It was kind of like a one size fits all concept. So they would get size 0 to 9, 0 being the largest nail, 9 being the smallest. And I would have to send them 2 because, you have 2 hands. And so basically I would be making full sets of 20 nails, and that burnt me out so bad, which is why I have not been making and selling press-on nails like I used to. And I was talking about this with my vendor, and so she was the one that let me know that, she had these pre-sized tips available. So I'm really excited to be trying them out. So like I said, my sister is a size small, and I'm going to put up a screenshot of the design that she wanted. I'm not going to lie, you guys, this was boring. This was so boring to do. I almost deleted this video because I was like, this is just not interesting. But I was like, you know what, let me keep the video, and instead of talking about the design, because honestly it's self-explanatory, it's like super simple, and personally I didn't like it. Well, I liked it when she sent me the video of her like actually like wearing the nails. It looked pretty on her, and you'll see that at the end. But when I was like making the nails, I was just so underwhelmed. I'm not gonna lie to you. It was just I don't know, it just wasn't. But anyway, so yeah, instead of talking about the nails and like what I'm doing, I decided that I would just do like a little story time for you guys. And this is a really embarrassing story. I really kind of went back and forth with myself on whether or not I was going to share it, but I'm just going to go ahead and do it because, whatever, it happened and it just is what it is. But before I get into the story, I'm going to quickly go over everything that I'm using to complete this set today. So I'm using Madam Glam's base coat. Then I'm going to apply 2 coats of Madam Glam's xoxo. Then I'm going to use Born Pretty's fall collection for the nail art. And I did a whole unboxing and review on the Born Pretty fall collection. So if you're interested in that, I'll have it linked in the description, or I'll just put it at the end of the video. I'm not sure yet. And then to finish it all off, I'm going to be using the Madam Glam No Wipe top coat. So yeah, and that information is just for, all the people that's actually interested in the nails. So let's get into the story time. Okay, so even though I'm a small channel, I still get quite a few brands that will, message me from time to time wanting to send me free product in exchange for me making a video and giving my honest review. So this particular day, I get a DM from a brand that I was actually familiar with. 9 times out of 10, the brands that I've reviewed, I've already known about them. There have only been 3 brands that I never heard of. No, that's a lie. 4 brands, actually, that I had never heard of. But this particular brand I knew of because it was one of the brands that I bought when I first started doing nails. And it's called Your Sugar. Now, I want to make this clear before I get into the story. This was not the real Your Sugar. This was somebody pretending to be Your Sugar. And I did a whole video, you guys. I posted it on the channel. It's still up right now. It's this video right here. I'll insert the screenshot. But it was the glow in the dark gel polish. Now I have another video from Your Sugar, and that one is from the real Your Sugar. I'm sorry if this is confusing, but that one was, with the cat eye gel polish where I did like the cute little teddy bear. That's the real Your Sugar, okay? But the one the Your Sugar that gave me the glow in the dark gel polish, that was the scammer, okay? I hope you guys, I like, this is kind of confusing, but I'm gonna try my best to keep the story as organized as possible. But anyway, so yeah, I get a DM from the brand that I thought was Your Sugar, and it's crazy because like I have gel polishes from Your Sugar and I've used it before, and I've like tagged their Instagram. So you know, they DM'd me and I didn't think anything of it because I was like, oh, this is Your Sugar, like, you know, I follow them. I've been tagging them in different posts and I'm following the account. So because like I said, I thought this was the real Your Sugar. So I get the DM and, you know, basically they're wanting to know if I want to collab, and I have the screenshots. I'm going to put up the screenshots. I'm not going to read everything verbatim just because it's a lot. And I'm sorry if the screenshots are kind of like weird. I edit my videos in iMovie, and for some reason, whenever I try to add a screenshot, it either wants to add it in a really tiny square, or I have to do like split screen, but it still doesn't like capture the whole text. And I don't know why that is, because I see other people add screenshots all the time and theirs don't look like that. But then again, they might not be using iMovie on their phone, so I don't know. But anyway, you guys, I'm not a professional storyteller, okay? So just bear with me. So you guys can pause to read those screenshots if you want to. But yeah, I get the DM from Your Sugar and I'm just so excited because like I said, I've been following this Instagram account forever. I genuinely thought that this was the official Your Sugar Instagram account. So I was following them, I was tagging them, and when I got the DM, it just never crossed my mind that this could have been a scammer. So she's, you know, telling me that, you know, they're interested in doing a collab, and she's explaining basically how they want the collab to go and that they want me to be kind of like a brand ambassador. So she's explaining that you choose your items and we're going to give you this special discount code which gives you 100% off. But she was like, we don't handle shipping fees. And so right there I was like, that's weird. Like, you know, so I gotta pay for shipping. Like, I'm confused, you know? So I go on the website, you know, and I'm looking at it and I'm like, okay, the website looks legitimate. It has the little, you know, security lock. And mind you, I know I mentioned I had purchased Your Sugar before in the past, and I have, but only on Amazon and AliExpress. I've never actually went on their website. It's kind of like, you know, brands like Beatles and like Model Ones, like they have their own website, but people tend to buy it off of Amazon. So it's kind of one of those situations. But you know, I'm looking at the website and I'm like, okay, this looks legitimate. And then it was just gel polish everywhere. So to me, you know, that's like a kid in the candy store. Like free gel polishes everywhere. Like, come on now. And then what really stuck out to me, this is what got me. They had a beautiful collection of glow-in-the-dark gel polish. Now I know what you're thinking, like, girl, you could probably just, you know, you could have went on Amazon and, you know, got your own glow-in-the-dark gel polish. Like, you could have, shut up, okay? Like, I haven't had to buy gel polish in over a year, okay? I'm spoiled. And so when I saw that, I was like, oh my gosh. And like, the colors were so pretty, and oh my goodness, y'all, they got me because I was being thirsty. Like, for real, this is so embarrassing. I just can't believe, I still can't believe I was so dumb, because the thing about it is, like, my gut was telling me, like, this isn't right. Like, you know, that little voice in my head was just kind of like, girl, not all free stuff is good free stuff. And I was just like, shut up, like, you know, YOLO, okay? Like, it just, you guys, this was dumb and very irresponsible on my part. But, you know, whatever. I made a mistake. It is what it is. It happens to the best of us, okay? But, yeah. So, I go on there. I'm looking at the gel polishes. I pick out the 3 that I want. I try the code that she gave me. And it, in fact, took 100% off. The only thing that was left was the shipping cost, and the shipping cost was $14.99, okay, which is super high. That is super high. It actually cost more than the item total that I got, because the 3 gel polishes only came out to be $11.97, and then shipping was higher than that. Shipping is $14.99. So I was like, okay, that's weird. But I was like, you know what, let me just do it. Plus, I paid for this through PayPal. Now, I have this other company that I've worked with a couple of times, and the way that they do our collab is also kind of weird. Basically, they have me purchase the gel polish from Amazon, and then they immediately send me the money back to my PayPal account. And the reason they're doing this is because they want me to review on Amazon, but they also want me to make a video on YouTube. And in order to review a product on Amazon, you have to purchase it. So that's why it's set up like that. And so, they will just send me the money right away, in my PayPal account. And I usually just leave it in there. I really don't use my PayPal like that. And so I had this money sitting in my PayPal account. The website took PayPal. So I was like, okay, perfect. I'll just, use that. And so that's what I did. So I ordered it. I told, the fake Your Sugar. I told them, I said, hey, I placed my order. I sent a screenshot. And I was like, so every month I'll have to pay for shipping? And she was like, yes, but some months will be, lower than others. It just depends. And, whatever else she said. I was like, okay, well, thank you. And she was like, you're welcome. And then she was telling me that, she's working on setting up my ambassador dashboard, and they're going to get my code to me to give to my audience as soon as possible, and all of this stuff, right? So I was like, all right, whatever. So fast forward a couple of weeks, I get the package in the mail. I do the unboxing. I make the video. And I did not immediately contact Your Sugar, because at the time I had so much stuff going on that even though I had the video recorded, I still didn't edit or do the voiceover for it. I just saved it to a flash drive. And I honestly wasn't able to put the video together until like a couple of months later. And so once, I finally was in a position where I could, put some energy back into my channel, I do the voiceover, I edit the video and all of that, and I contact Your Sugar to let them know, hey, like, I'm sorry for the delay, but the video is done, but I never got access to my ambassador profile, and I never got the coupon code. And so the person read the message, but they didn't respond. They just left me on scene. So I'm like, okay, this is strange. So I wait, a day or two, and still no response. And I was like, well, I'm just going to go ahead and, post this video, make it public. And so that's what I did. And in the description box, I was like, I'm still waiting on the company to give me my coupon code, but, I hope you enjoyed the video or whatever. And so I messaged Your Sugar again, and I'm like, hey, I made the video public, but I still need, the coupon code and all this stuff. And so they left me on scene again. So after that, I was like, you know what? I don't have time for this. I went back to my description box and I took out the message that I wrote about waiting on a coupon code. And I just left the situation alone, because I was like, you know what? This was really weird. I had to pay $14 for shipping. I basically paid for the item, and that is really all on me, because I was being dumb and thirsty and whatever. So I took my L and I just moved on with my life. Fast forward like two or 3 months later, you guys, I get an email from Your Sugar, and they're like, oh, we love your channel, we want to collab with you, what do you think about working with us? And I'm like, hold on, I've already worked with you. So I email her back, and I'm explaining to her that I worked with them several months ago. I posted a video. I was supposed to get a coupon code to share with my audience, but no one ever sent it to me. And whenever I try to contact the person that initially reached out to me, they're leaving me on scene. So I sent her all of the screenshots from their Instagram DM. And she emails me back and she says, "Dear, I'm so sorry, but that is not us." And then she explains to me that they've had this ongoing issue where people have been impersonating the brand, and the whole goal is to trick nail bloggers into paying for shipping. And then she sends me a list of all of their official accounts, like, you know, their official Instagram and TikTok and all of that. And then, of course, she sends me the real website and explains that they'll never contact you through DM. They'll only ever email you from this email. And then they also made a post on their page as well, just warning other people. And so I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy, but I don't get it. Like, what was the scam? Like, just for me to pay for $14 in shipping? And then it finally dawned on me, like, no, dummy, they were trying to steal your bank information. And then I was like, but wait, I paid through PayPal. They accepted my PayPal. So how would they get my information? And then I was like, maybe they know how to hack PayPal. I don't know, but just to be on the safe side, I went ahead and deactivated my PayPal account and I just made a new one. Like, oh my gosh, you guys, that was so dumb. I definitely learned my lesson. I definitely need to triple check these companies when they reach out to me, even if I'm familiar with them. And I also need to stop being so thirsty for, you know, gel polish, because that's crazy. Like, why was I that thirsty? You know, like, that's embarrassing. And you know, it definitely taught me a lesson. It taught me a lesson. And, you know, like I said, it's really embarrassing to talk about because I still can't believe that something like that happened to me. But, you know, it is what it is. So yeah, that was my experience, you guys. The new Your Sugar video that I posted is from the real Your Sugar. I promise you guys, they're legitimate. They sent me, you know, the cat eye gel polish is 100% free. The experience with them was definitely way more professional. And I actually have another video coming up soon because I am working with them again. But yeah, guys, that's what happened to me. That's how I got scammed. But yeah. So this is how my sister's nails turned out. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section. Let me know what you think about my crazy story in the comment section as well. But don't do too much, okay? Don't do too much because I took accountability and I know I was dumb, okay? So not too much, okay? But anyway, you guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe.